Good afternoon, everyone. I'll try to run through the lawyer stuff really quickly because I know it's boring. I'm only focusing on the statutes that have passed already. And so effective June 3rd, 2022, the Human Trafficking Council was ordered to assess the frequency and extent to which social media platforms are used to assist, facilitate, or support human trafficking within the state, and to establish a process to detect that use on a consistent basis and make recommendations how to stop and prevent social media platforms from being used for that purpose. The direct support organization shall provide training also for fire safety inspectors. That's super important because they don't have to have a warrant to get into anywhere. And so to train them on recognizing the signs of human trafficking is a huge plus. They also passed Florida Statute 409175, which became effective June 3rd as well. Licensure of family foster homes for residential child care agencies and child placement agencies. Foster parents, as a condition of their licensure, the agency must successfully complete pre-service training related to human trafficking, which must be uniform statewide and must include, but not limited to, basic information about human trafficking and understanding relevant terminology and the differences between sex trafficking and labor trafficking, factors and knowledge on identifying children at risk of human trafficking and steps that should be taken to prevent at-risk use from becoming victims of human trafficking. Foster parents before licensure renewal and agency staff during each full year of employment must complete in-service training related to human trafficking to satisfy the training requirement. So that's fantastic. The Florida Human Trafficking Statute was amended effective July 1, 2021 to include human trafficking means transporting, soliciting, recruiting, harboring, providing, enticing, maintaining. They added this language: purchasing, patronizing, procuring. So it gives a prosecutor 3 additional options to prove human trafficking. And for commercial sexual activity of a minor, they also added the language in case someone's talking to an undercover law enforcement officer, an adult who believes that the person that they're speaking to is a child. That's also prosecutable. The clerk now may not charge a filing fee for sealing and expunging human trafficking victims' cases. That's 943-0583. And then effective July 1, 2021, also made mandatory sex offender probation for anyone convicted of human trafficking. And that includes active participation in and successful completion of a sex offender treatment program with qualified practitioners specifically trained to treat sex offenders at their expense. So that's great. And then lastly, if there's anyone in the room or on Zoom who doesn't know, Brent Woody is an attorney in South Florida. He's amazing. He will seal and expunge human trafficking victims' criminal records and now can also help with fixing their credit. So if you are not familiar with Brent Woody, I would encourage you to reach out to him. He is with the Justice Restoration Center. So if you just Google Justice Restoration Center, you'll be able to find him. And then lastly, I can tell you as a former prosecutor, when I first started prosecuting human trafficking cases, I begged for an advocate. They brought me Katie. And then Katie and I begged for help. And I can tell you that we struggled getting NGOs and law enforcement agencies to work collaboratively. So as I stand here and look out at this room, you are all an answer to prayer. This is amazing. Thank you very much for all you do.
Thank you very much, Dan.